to a brand new season of Punderful Art. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this art series, it's basically where I would do puns as artwork or artworks. Artworks sounds really strange to me. How about just artwork? Yeah, I'll stick with just artwork. And for the last season, which was season 1, we made 8 pun drawings. And for this season, we're gonna stick with painting instead of drawing again. So I don't even know how many paintings I'm gonna do as puns. I don't even know how many pun paintings I'm gonna do, but a number is a number. The reason why I want to stick with painting over drawing is because I rarely, very rarely paint. And the last time I painted something was, like months ago. It was an abstract painting of what's been going on throughout 2021, just like I did for 2020. So I don't know if I'm gonna really do more abstract painting, but I'm looking forward to doing the pun painting instead. Yeah, I'm gonna be painting for the first time in months. I hope I don't cause a big mess. I think I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm gonna be perfectly fine. Well, I'm probably gonna end up jinxing myself. Well, you never know what's gonna happen. Anything could happen in this world and for any of us here. So yeah, why do I got this Windows laptop open? Well, I'm gonna be using my webcam again. You might not know what I'm talking about, but that last Hispanic US City art video we did, I decided to use a webcam for the first time ever. Hopefully the webcam, like the video file, doesn't take up so much storage, because last time it did. The 2 video files I used as my webcam took up so much storage on this computer. And if you don't believe me that I'm going to use a webcam, well, here's proof, guys. I got the webcam right here, sort of behind me. It's right next to my Windows laptop. I don't know if you guys can really see the webcam. It's literally adjacent from my Windows laptop. So without any further ado, before we begin, the last season where I did the pun drawings, I didn't provide any commentary whatsoever. I thought those episodes were really repetitive, and this time I'm gonna provide the commentary just to improve this series a lot more. I want to share some of my random stories and maybe my thoughts on the artwork I would do, depending on if it's hideous or pretty. So this is kind of different from the last season. So without any further ado, let's get to the intro. It's time for some Punderful art. Let's go ahead and start. It actually took me a couple minutes to start painting because, in fact, some of my tubes of paint are completely dried out. Maybe there's a very few that are slightly dried out, but they still work. I'm still able to use the paint, any of the colors in order to create the painting. And there's some other colors that are still usable, but some colors are unfortunately dried out because maybe I'm not properly closing these tubes of paint. Come on now, I know what I'm doing. I've been closing these tubes of paint nice and perfectly. Some of you might doubt me, but hey, I'm sorry. I'm for real. I've been closing these tubes of paint perfectly to make sure the paint doesn't end up drying up or drying out. I've been actually having this paint set for over 4 years. My brother was generously nice enough to order this paint set for me. I think on Amazon. It was over 4 years ago. I remember correctly, by the way. It's a 24 color set of paint that I got. Maybe one day I'm gonna have to order a new paint set on Amazon or Walmart. I'm more into acrylic painting over oil painting. Acrylic obviously dries faster than oil paint. I don't know, that's just how I feel about painting, since I'm not the type of guy to paint over and over again, I'm not like a true painting fanatic. And I forgot to add this. Some of these tubes of paint have been like this since since I decided to do my first ever painting video for this channel, which was that abstract painting for the year 2020, I chose several events that took place in 2020, and I realized that some of my tubes of paint are dried out. I was Swiper the Fox. I was like, oh man. That was kind of a weak snap, by the way. Oh well, who cares? But regardless, I was like, oh man. So I tried to use water. Water sometimes, at some occasions, work. Unless your paint is partially or like slightly dried out. Water does work. I mean, acrylic paint is different from watercolor paint, so I tried to make acrylic paint more like watercolor paint, only like temporarily if the paint is partially dried out, so that way I could get more color and blend perfectly in order to create an image. So the face cam is not really synced into the camcorder that's facing the painting, and I do apologize for that. I screwed up on the syncing of the face cam with the camcorder. I'll have to improve that. I'll have to work on that. Okay guys, here's the finished painting I did. This is supposed to be a fire covering part of the cracker. This kind of looks like a Ritz cracker to me, you know, because we got like the 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes, just like the Ritz crackers. I think the Ritz crackers has like 7 holes, right? I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention that strongly to certain foods, you know, any of the certain snacks or drinks, etc. Here we got a crappy looking outline. I could have took my time a lot more with the black outline. I feel like I was still lacking that patience of creating a smooth and a perfect outline. It kind of lacks the perfection. It's not easy doing simple paintings and trying to do realistic paintings, or like hyper realistic painting. I don't think I'll ever paint that realistically because I'm not really used to painting, more into drawing obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you firecracker. Get it? Well, this is Punderful art. What do you expect? Yeah, this obviously looks way too cartoony or cartoonish, and that's okay, because doing cartoon paintings and cartoon drawings are easier than doing realistic artwork, you know, realistic paintings and realistic drawings. I'm kind of between, actually. I am really used to doing realistic drawings, and I'm also used to doing cartoony paintings or cartoon paintings. I don't need to keep on repeating things over and over again. I thought the painting turned out really good. I thought it wasn't that bad overall. I just felt like the outlines could have been better, the black outlines specifically. So that is going to be the end of this episode. Stay tuned for more content. And I just hope this episode was quite enjoyable to watch, and I will catch each and every one of you guys later. So thanks for watching.